and welcome to the 2023 International ShakeOut Day. You are joining millions of people across the world practicing earthquake safety. Our community, as you know, is prone to earthquakes. You could be anywhere when one strikes, at home, at work, at school, or even on vacation. Are you prepared to survive and to recover quickly? These drills are an opportunity to practice how to be safer during earthquakes. ShakeOut also has been organized to encourage you, your community, your school, and your organization to update emergency plans and supplies and to secure your space in order to prevent damage and injuries. In today's short presentation, we will practice the key skills: drop, cover, and hold on. We will also share some videos and resources to help you be prepared in the face of an earthquake and how to be ready in any disaster. And as you can see, I am joined by a wonderful crew of people here. So with that being said, I'd first like to introduce Ms. Kay Patrice Williams, CEO and founder of BrandGov and Empower Solano, and also Fairfield City Council member. Thank you, Ms. Patrice.
Thank you, Nisi Marie. Oh my goodness, we are so excited. Empower Solano is so excited to host all of us. You will figure out who all of us is in just a minute, but I get to introduce my friend, all of our friends, and soon to be your friend, Rhonda Smith. She does so much in Solano County in our community, but we know her as a member of the CV&L team and of the Solano Volunteers. She's a program manager. Rhonda, hello.
Hi, thank you so much, Kay Patrice. I just want to begin by first thanking you and your team, Empower Solano. Whenever I have an idea, you pick it up and you it explodes. So thank you so much for partnering with us today with the great ShakeOut. We want to make sure that our partners, our community are well aware of what they should do to be prepared for an earthquake. Yesterday was a precursor, right? A little shake just to remind us about today. Kind of, we couldn't have asked for better, right? PR than the earth moving just a little bit yesterday for us. And so today we're joined by members of the Solano VOAD Executive Committee. VOAD stands for the Solano Voluntary Organizations Active in Disaster. So these are community-based organizations, nonprofits, government agencies, all working together to make sure that during a disaster, we are coordinated in our response and trying to alleviate duplication and to make sure that we're all working to our strengths and serving the community as quickly and as best as we can. So this morning, I am just going to introduce our executive committee members, and they in turn will introduce themselves and the agencies for which they represent. I am also have the pleasure of Melinda Earp, our CV&L program assistant, who is also joining us today. So after the board members introduce themselves, Melinda can introduce herself. She was actually close to the earthquake yesterday, so she had a little bit more shaking than many of us. So I'm happy she could join, that she's safe and that she could join us today. So this morning we have Anita and Jorge and Claire, all of which serve on our executive committee. So if you can go in that order, Anita, Jorge, and then Claire, and introduce yourself and your organization, we greatly appreciate it.
Hello, I am Anita Laurie, and I am representing the Solano County Children's Network. I'm a board member for the Children's Network, and our website is childnet.org.
And howdy, good morning, everybody, and pleasure to be here. Muy buenos días a todos. And so my name is Jorge Zavala. I'm the Disaster Services Program Manager with Catholic Charities of Yolo and Solano County. Catholic Charities serves both counties here in this region. And with me today, I'd like to introduce our newest member of our team, Emergency Preparedness Educator, Chelsea McLaughlin, here on the call as well. And you can find more information on the agency at www.ccyoso.org. yoso.org. Thank you.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm so sorry I can't join you on video today, but it's just great to be here. My name is Claire Marguson. I work with United Way Bay Area. So we're a regional nonprofit in 8 counties in the Bay Area, and I have the pleasure of being the 211 director. And so we run the 24/7 211 call center for Solano County and several of our neighbors. And if you want to learn more, you can go to www.211bayarea.org. And if you are interested in learning about the MyShake app or how to access that, you can also text the word earthquake or terremoto to 211-211 and get more information about that great resource. Thanks so much.
Great. Melinda, would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you. I would. Good morning, everyone. I'm Melinda Earp. I am the program assistant for Center for Volunteer and Nonprofit Leadership, CVNL, and I assist also with Solano Volunteers and the VOAB. For more information on CVNL, you can go to www.cvnl.org. Thank you. Look forward to this event.
Kate Patrice, you are muted.
I'm still doing that 2.5 years later. I am just thrilled to be here. And you know what? I was just thinking while everyone was introducing themselves that we're pretty amazing by ourselves, but together, what a superpower to get this information out about the great ShakeOut. Nisi, I'm going to tag this back to you. Take us to our next piece of programming.
I sure will. So what we're going to do today is we are actually all going to do our own earthquake drill. Across the world right now, over 57 million people are doing the same thing. They are practicing an earthquake drill. And the most important thing for you to remember is to drop, cover, and hold on. The biggest risks in an earthquake are being hit by flying objects, or with you falling over or being knocked over. So if you can remember to drop, cover, and hold on, you're more than likely to come through minimizing injuries and to recover quicker. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to have a little video demonstrating what this looks like, and we're going to see Miss Anita showing us.
That's an earthquake.
Thank you, Anita. So you'll notice that,
great.
yes. So you'll notice when
Love
Anita
it.
dropped, she got down onto her hands and knees. This protects her from being knocked over and allows her to stay low and crawl if she needs to. Once she got under a table, she covered her head and her neck with her arms and her hands. If you can get under something, still cover up. If you can't get under something, still cover your head. Stay on your knees, bend over to protect your vital organs. And most importantly, hold on until the shaking stops. If you're under a table or under a shelter, you want to hold on with one hand and be ready to move if for some reason your table goes flying or something like that. If you don't have shelter, still continue to protect your head with your neck and with both arms and hands. So for my folks on the call, anybody have any questions or anything else to add?
I love it. That was so good.
Driving?
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and play a video of a drill. And so all of you at home who are watching, whether you're watching us live or you're catching us later on a recording, we expect you to get up and do this drill. Practice makes perfect. So here's your chance.
This is the Great Shakeout, one of the largest earthquake drills ever. Practice now so you can protect yourself during a real earthquake. This is an earthquake drill. Right now, drop, cover, and hold on. Drop to the floor now. During a large earthquake, the ground might jerk strongly and knock you down. Take cover under something sturdy to protect yourself from objects that can be thrown across a room. Hold on to your shelter until the shaking stops. If you can't get under something, stay low and protect your head and neck with your arms. Now look around. What objects might fall or be thrown at you that you should secure in place before a real earthquake? Finally, a strong earthquake may cause a tsunami. If you're near the ocean during an earthquake, drop cover and hold on. Then quickly walk to high ground after the shaking stops. This drill is over. Visit shakeout.org for simple steps to help you survive and recover from a major earthquake. Thank you for taking part in the Great Shakeout.
All right. So I know
Very
that
cool.
all of you out there in internet land did this with us. I'm sure you did. And as the announcer said, you can go to shakeout.org and you can actually download the video and your own scripts to run practices and drills wherever you like. Because as we all know, practice makes perfect. And the best way to be prepared is to practice. It only takes a minute and it can make a crucial difference when seconds count. So we have a couple videos that our friends have shown us about the importance of practicing. So first we're going to start with Ellington and Charles showing us how to drop, cover, and hold. They had fun doing that, didn't they? Okay, and if you're not at home, what if you're at work? So Claire and her team sent us a video to show what that looks like.
Okay, working. It's the Great Shakeout! Ah! Earthquake! Rumble. Okay, we're good.
I love it. Rumble. I absolutely love it. Okay. And then my final video is what if you happen to be at school? So we have a wonderful video to show that shows this.
We did all of this in preparation of earthquake. What do you do? Drop, cover, hold on, it's still shaking. Okay, we good? Still shaking, things are falling. Okay, I think we might be okay now. Okay, I see JoJo safe, everyone's safe, nothing's falling, everyone's... okay, we're good. Okay, you're safe now. It's clear to come out.
I love it.
Yay! I think Vincent is in the background, in the backstage. Oh my goodness, those were all so
that
good.
was great. I love the extra sounds, like the rumble.
Yes, very much so.
Hey.
Those videos were so much fun to watch. Welcome, Vincent. Would you like to introduce yourself to the folks at home?
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I was a bit late. Had some tech issues on my side. Those were awesome videos. It's great stuff. Happy that folks are participating in the Great Shakeout. My name is Vincent Valenzuela. I'm the Executive Director with the American Red Cross for our North Bay chapter, serving Solano, Marin, Napa, and Sonoma counties. As a reminder, as you're all participating in the Great Shakeout, it's also a perfect day to check your Go Kit. The Go Kit you have in your car, in your home, at your office. So as you get out from under the desk, protecting your head from the drop, cover, and hold, check your Go Kit. It's a perfect reminder.
You know what? I am going to jump onto what you said, Vincent, and we're gonna roll with that, because while today we are talking about earthquake preparedness, this should just be one part of your overall comprehensive disaster preparedness plan. So when Vincent said Go Kit, do you know what that meant? Do you have one? So today is also a great day to figure out all of your plans and be prepared in case of any emergency. So if you haven't done that, or all of this sounds like brand new information, I have a one short video to show to get you started for your five first steps for disaster planning, and a guide to a free resource that you can download. So here we go.
Empower Solano, along with our sponsors, CVNL and Listos, California, want you and your family to be ready for any situation that may come your way. There are 5 steps to be disaster ready. 1, set an alert, Nixle or Alert Solano. 2, make a plan to protect you and your loved ones. 3, make a go bag with all your important documents. 4, make a stayed box. 5, be ready to help others, including your neighbors. Thank you. That was awesome, Nisi. So let's, you know what, you all, let's talk about this a little bit. I know for me, I was talking to Rhonda last week and I was like, I really appreciate this because what was drilled into my head when I moved to San Francisco from New York was I thought I was supposed to go underneath a door jamb. I know that's what we were taught. We were having work drills. We were all doing that. It was drilled. And then I was telling my husband this morning, I work from home, and I said, it's a live stream. So if you come through here naked, we're all going to see you. And he was like, what are you going to do? What are you doing? And I told him, and he's like, oh, we're supposed to get under the door jamb. I'm like, no, we're not supposed to do that. We're going to practice. We're going to practice. So anyway, I want to know, like, what do you think? Are you excited about this? What does the team think?
I think for me, I'm excited that we're starting to have intentional conversations in Solano County. I know that some of our neighboring counties do a lot of marketing PR around the Great Shakeout and involvement. And I hope this is the first of many opportunities for us moving forward here in our county to make sure that we're informing our community about the importance of preparation, as well as, we're going big this time, but we're going to go even bigger next year. Maybe having some actual drills on site at locations in every county, or some contest about which county can submit the best or the most videos. I say we go bigger, we go home, right? And again, yesterday really was a precursor to, this is the real thing living in California, folks. I can still remember being in the 1989 earthquake. I was in college, and all the instructors told those of us that weren't living on campus, go home. So I got on the freeway. There were no cars. It was the eeriest feeling. And then once I got home, my mom said, oh my goodness, the Bay Bridge collapsed. What are you doing driving the freeway? I'm like, my professor told me to go home. And I went to a Catholic university. So anyone that went to Catholic school knows once you get the one, charge from the priest that's your economics instructor, you do what he says. So you want to make sure that you're prepared, and you that we know what the new rules are, which is there's no way we should have been in our cars. We should have stayed on site and done exactly what we're doing today. So that's my kind of like earthquake story. Don't run and get in your car and drive away, because you never know what the freeways are going to be like. So if you're in a safe place, we want you to stay in that safe place until we really know everything is clear.
And just echo on that, I mean, talking about the Jorge Zavala Catholic Charities, Yolo Solano, once again, in 89 earthquake, I was in Santa Cruz at the epicenter, right? Didn't have a plan. We weren't prepared. Parents were working. I was a young little kid, right, taking care of my little brother, and they didn't come home for about 3 hours, right? So it's I take this work seriously, and that's why I'm out there in the community, really working with the most vulnerable populations, helping them prepare. Just did a drill over in Fairfield at a senior complex housing, right? And I did a presentation, and they asked for a drill. So like, okay, well, let's work with the property management here. And the very next day, and it was on the anniversary, October 17th, at Loma Prieta earthquake. And the very next day, 10/18, here we are, getting a little shaken. Now, today, we're practicing. So thank you all for hosting this call.
I can appreciate these drills so much more now than I could when I was working. We had to stop and drop. I remember being in the office at work, I'm preparing for a meeting. I couldn't appreciate it at the time, but now I can see the importance of these drills, because at the time it's happening, we don't have time to think, only react. And now we have time to discuss all of the different scenarios. Like, for example, if you're going down the stairs, should I drop there or should I run for cover? I'm wondering even now, because when the earthquake happened yesterday, I was getting ready to walk my dog. If I was out in the middle, not around buildings, but out in the open, should I still drop to prevent myself from falling? But it's nice to, and I would like someone's opinion on that, because I don't know. But now is the time to get clarification for all different scenarios. So at the time, depending on where we are, we can better prepare ourselves.
Yes. So according to the information I found on shakeout.org, the key risk is of you falling over. So if best you can, stay where you are, get down low, protect your head and neck. That's what shakeout.org is telling me.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Nisi.
There's also, I know for all of us, earthquakes have happened while we were asleep. So I remember looking to see what you do, and what you do if you're, sleeping, kind of shucking out of your sleep, is you get under your cover, and the same thing with, like fetal position, and covering your head. You're doing the, oh, there we go. We're doing that, as we are, sleep in the bed. So, and the premise is the same. You're covering yourself from falling debris. You're getting yourself in the smallest footprint, right? All right. The smallest footprint. And then doing that double cover, with your body against, your head. So that's an incident. But I believe we're all going to be practicing today. And Anita, I think people are going to come up with, hey, what happens if, or Jorge, earlier you said, what happens if you are driving? So I think we're going to have these different scenarios that we need to consider and think about.
Thank you.
I think one of the important reminders also
if you're
about
driving, you
being
hit the gas,
asleep.
right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. One of the things about, being asleep, they are reminding us to make sure that we have a pair of shoes next to your bed. So that's important, because if there's broken glass, we don't want you to injure yourself. So I never did that, but now I at least have, like, even if it's just a pair of flip-flops or something that can protect your feet until you can get to more sturdy shoes. So that's really important as well.
I'll add a quick comment. I just really appreciate, and Rhonda, you touched on this with your original comment, that these conversations are happening in Solano County. I think the awareness is key. Awareness can lead to the curiosity. The curiosity can lead to knowledge, where folks are going out. And some of the questions just came up in this conversation here, driving on stairs, that curiosity will then lead to the answers, the knowledge. So that starts with the awareness, the conversation. So I just appreciate these conversations taking place. And us not keeping it a secret. There are some folks out there that are not in tune to the Great Shakeout or in tune to disaster preparedness. So all the information that we talk about, and everyone listening, this is not meant to be a secret. Share it with your friends and family and neighbors.
Thank you. So we are getting close to the end of our time together. Does anybody have any closing thoughts for us today?
I just want to clarify the driving piece, right?
Okay.
Don't hit the gas. Sorry for the little delay, but it was a joke. You want to park your vehicle, you hit the parking brake and wait, right? So thank you all. And thank you once again for holding the space for this.
Park, brake, and wait. I like that. If they haven't coined that yet, Jorge, I think they should definitely do that. Again, I just want to thank Empower Solano for helping us pull this together. We truly appreciate it. You are one of our greatest VOAD partners. Like I said, we bring things to you and then you help to execute them. So again, thank you very much. To our executive committee of the VOAD, thank you for your service. Thank you for your commitment to the community and to the work that we're all engaged in. It's nice to work with all of you. I really appreciate it. I love these opportunities to really share with the community. And we encourage our community today to please share this streaming event, not only today, but days beyond. Again, as Vincent said, we don't want to keep this a secret. This is good news that we want to share, and we're asking all of you to become ambassadors with us to share this information with our communities so that we're all prepared for the next great quake.
Thank you. So I just want to close by thanking our partners at CVNL Solano VOAD. This has been an amazing opportunity to learn and to reset what we think we know. So thank you so much for allowing us to host this opportunity. And for those of you out there watching, please, please, please go to shakeout.org, where you can download all of the resources you've seen today, the things that we've talked about, and share them with your friends, your loved ones, and your community. And for now, that's all I got. So
Great.
Thank you very, very much. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.